Hello everyone, this is People Run Wrestling. Welcome back. This is my second video recording today because I'm having 3 videos drop tomorrow, or probably around 2. I don't know how I want to do it. But today I'm going to be talking about Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler and why they need to get the fuck out of WWE. Okay, I know you guys are probably going to say in the comments, just think you're going to be a little too mean to Nia Jax. You said she has talent. And, Shayna Baszler, like, she's a good MMA fighter. Okay, that's true. Nia has talent. She could talk a little bit. Shayna does good MMA moves, and she's more of a legit badass than Becky Lynch or anybody you got on the roster for now. Maybe besides Sonya Deville. But that doesn't change the fact that there are things that these chicks, they don't appeal to anybody. These are things that people don't want to see on their TV. So I'm going to give it to you guys straight up. I'm going to tell you guys why they need to go. And if they can go to NXT, that's fine. If you want, put them down to NXT. Maybe they can get better. Okay? But let's just start off. Number 1, Nia Jax is way too overweight. She's too fat. I'm sorry. Look, I don't want to fucking slander her for her weight, but it's an issue. She needs to lose weight. This isn't something that you could just fuck around with. Like, with her, she's just this big fat marshmallow. There's folds everywhere. How, as a straight man who likes good-looking chicks like Alexa Bliss and Chelsea Green, how could you get invested in Nia Jax because of her being fat? No, that's not me. Okay, let me go off on another one. I will say Shayna is in decent shape, but, she has no tits. She's got man arms. She has no ass. She's dog shit ugly. There's nothing to... I'm going to be doing a video on women's wrestling. The main point of women's wrestling is to get men to watch the show and jack off. I'm sick and tired of people saying, it's about technical work rate, and because we really like... Who gives a fuck about Diva's technical work rate? I've always found that confusing. When people would tell me, the Divas work rate is amazing. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler are up to par, but Chelsea Green has terrible work rate, guys. Fuck you. I've never understood why people would watch women's wrestling for the wrestling and not to jack off. Whatever. Alright, number 2. They're both dog shit ugly. I'm sorry. I keep saying I'm sorry. Man, fuck that. I'm not going to say I'm sorry anymore. They're both ugly. And it doesn't help that, as I said before, Shayna has man arms. She has big muscles. People could be like, oh, well, that's just how she is. She's a gym rat. Shouldn't you be happy with... Yeah, of course. If you're a gym rat, work on the shit you need as a girl in pro wrestling. Work on your fucking thighs and your ass. Lay off on the fucking arm workouts, man. Like, if she had ass... I could maybe look past it, like with Dana Brooke, she's got ass and tits. She has man arms, which is a deterrent, but at least there's something else I can look at. With Shayna, there's nothing. She has big ass arms. She doesn't have titties. Okay, that's fine, but she doesn't even have an ass. It's just pancake ass. That's gross. At least with Jessamine Duke, she's starting to put on some ass. So I'll give her credit. And Marina, she has blowjob lips. That's it. And, she looks alright. And, with Nia Jax, it's just, ugh. It's a fucking big-ass fat fold just coming down the mountain. Who wants to jack off to that? Who would tune in again next week to watch Nia Jax? Nobody. And I know, like, the 10 people who are going to dislike this video could be like, you were very misogynistic, and how dare you only watch women's wrestling and jack off? If you asked all the casuals from the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era about what they watched women's wrestling for, they would say to jack off. I'm sick of that. They jacked off. You didn't watch Tori Wilson or Trish Stratus for technical work rate. You watched because they were hot. And you watched because you wanted to jack off. It was free porn on your fucking screen. Number 3, only one of them is good on the mic. Nia Jax is decent. And then, Shayna, she has this, like, high-pitched voice that, like, you cannot fucking take her seriously. Like, I could understand first time seeing Shayna, you could be like, okay, she's dog shit ugly, but at least she's a tough chick. She's probably a badass chick. You hear her talk, and then you're like, oh, this fucking bitch is crazy. She ain't fucking badass. She sounds like SpongeBob. and it doesn't make me want to take them seriously. I can't take it seriously because Nia Jax is this big fat flop, and of course she could talk, but then not Nia, sorry, I keep fucking stuttering. Shayna's just this dog shit ugly bitch with arms, and she's not a badass because when she talks, she loses all of her fucking credibility. Okay. Alright, so I gave you some reasons why they suck. Okay, I'll give you some good reasons here. Real quick. Number one, Nia's a decent promo. I've already mentioned that. Number two, Shayna has physical charisma. Now, what do I mean by that is, Shayna presents herself like a badass, which is good. But, she's a terrible promo, so that doesn't give me anything for them. Number three, I'm trying to think here. Shayna pulls off MMA moves snug, much like Matt Riddle and Sonya. So I'll give her credit for that. Number four, Nia Jax is the cousin of The Rock. I'm struggling here. What else am I supposed to say? They're so ugly. They're so ugly. How can anybody defend them? I'm sorry. I'm sick of that. So sick of it. Okay, this was a short video. This was almost more like a roast. So, this is People in Wrestling. You guys have a good one. Peace the fuck out. And, fuck Nia Jax and Shayna.